The Random Jottings Eye of Donald J. from Nelson in Pendle. Rising sea levels threaten Lancashire areas by 2050. Once upon a time in Lancashire, there lived a quirky character named Sam. Sam was a peculiar fellow with a knack for adventure, always seeking out the most unusual and unlikely endeavors. One day, while browsing through the news, Sam stumbled upon a rather alarming headline: Rising sea levels threaten Lancashire areas by 2050. Now, most people would be concerned or worried about such news, but not Sam. No, Sam saw it as an opportunity for a grand and daring escapade. With a mischievous grin on his face, he declared, "I shall swim to Blackpool before it vanishes." Undeterred by the long distance and potential dangers, Sam embarked on his aquatic journey. He packed his swimming goggles, a rubber duck floaty, and a waterproof map. With a determined stroke, he dove into the water and began his marathon swim. Day after day, Sam tirelessly swam towards Blackpool. He encountered curious fish, playful dolphins, and even a puzzled seagull who couldn't quite comprehend why a human would choose to swim such a long distance. Sam persevered, driven by his own brand of determination and silliness. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Sam reached the outskirts of Blackpool. But to his dismay, the town was already flooded. The rising sea levels had taken over, transforming it into an underwater amusement park. Instead of roller coasters and candy floss, there were now schools of fish and submerged buildings. Undeterred by this setback, Sam put on his snorkel gear and explored the underwater Blackpool. He swam past the sunken pleasure beach, waved at the fish gliding through the ghostly remains of the Blackpool Zoo, and even found an abandoned roller coaster that had become a makeshift coral reef. After a day of underwater exploration, Sam realized that his mission was complete, and it was time to head back to his hometown of Bury. He bid farewell to the underwater wonders of Blackpool and started swimming in the opposite direction. Upon his return to Bury, Sam was greeted with puzzled looks from the locals. They couldn't quite fathom why someone would swim to Blackpool only to swim back again. Sam simply shrugged and replied, "Well, I wanted to see it before it disappeared, didn't I? Even if it meant swimming twice." And so, Sam's absurd and entertaining adventure became the talk of the town. People couldn't help but chuckle at his unconventional approach to life. From that day forward, whenever someone mentioned rising sea levels or the disappearing Lancashire coast, the story of Sam's double swim to Blackpool was shared with laughter and amusement. And as for Sam, he continued to seek out the most peculiar and light-hearted adventures, reminding everyone that even in the face of serious issues, a dash of humor can make the journey worthwhile. By Donald J.